let me now declare the symposium titled Advancing Social and Behavioral Change in Emergencies is now officially open.
Allow me now to bring a keynote, an opening keynote, which is given by Dr. Priscilla Madzinga-Kusena.
This symposium is the first ever in the country. Our main aim really is to ensure that we have focused discussions around high key thematic areas and also ensure that there is dialogue along the way among the group of participants, because what we have done is to use a lot of best practices, innovations, evidence-based approaches, and also model some systems and dynamics to ensure that we continue to implement high-impact approaches.
100 years ago, the more things change, the more they remain the same. We continue to experience similar challenges, in particular in the area of competing needs versus limited resources.
Social and behavior change communication are critically important in these aspects, and they stand at the top list of interventions during health emergencies. Due to the focus on first, they deal with the social as well as behavioral aspects.
AI is a game-changing innovation that has come to play, and by embracing AI's capabilities, we open doors to a new era of data-driven insights and creative and innovative solutions that can transform the effectiveness and reach of our SBCiE communication efforts.
So our panel discussion is titled Sharing Experiences and Best Practices on Partnerships and Synergies in Social Behavior Change in Emergencies. And then we'll have a Q&A on high impact partnership.
For 2 years, I was a part of the UNICEF think tank to come up with some recommendation on how you address social and behavior change. And 3 of the things that we came up with was you needed to understand what trust and trustworthiness means.
The journey through the content development ecosystem in SBCiE is complex, but with cultural understanding, nutritional insights, and the integration of AI, we can overcome challenges and seize opportunity. As we craft strategies, let us remember that our work is not just about disseminating information. It's about creating meaningful connections that foster positive behavior change in the face of emergencies.
The intricate landscape of the health emergencies, as well as the synergies between the system dynamics modeling and the financial impact analysis, it becomes indispensable, offering us with a holistic understanding of the dynamics interplay between the social and behavioral change, while providing crucial insights into the economic evaluation.
AI, it's a real-time data, it's something that we've used to gather information, but how are we also using this to adapt it in the future in a way that it can really help us guide in terms of planning, projection for the future, and also having really strategic talks and discussions within policymakers and government leadership.
What do you think the strategy essential for strengthening SBCiE system?
It gives me an absolute pleasure to invite Dr. Idigus Kamanye. Please, karibu Dr. Kamanye to the stage. Thank you.
The presence of frameworks, guidelines, laws, acts, and everything that is important to make sure that there is inclusion. The Ministry of Health and other ministries in Tanzania are very well prepared in terms of having important documents, having very important, inclusive
approaches when it comes to what is documented.
Access to evidence-based information from reliable sources is essential for individuals to stay well informed. A rapid generation of vast amounts of information on a daily basis poses a challenge in disseminating this knowledge effectively.
It is important to remember that community-based disease surveillance, it is not rumors. It is an important early warning mechanism. It's not enough just to warn. You should also act quickly. So this early warning should trigger early action.
Generally, in monitoring evaluations, we use the traditional logic framework as a framework.
Having that capacity built, whether at institutional level or at individual level, we are going to see how the action-oriented capacity assessment can help us shape the future agenda of social and behavior change.
SBCiE has got a role in terms of strengthening the systems, and because social and behavior change happens, within systems. And what are systems? And we talk about community systems and how it intersects with the supply side systems, whether in health or education, and how different sectors can collaborate, and what are the reference points, where are the points of convergence or divergence.
So I think you can see from what we have tried to do in this symposium is just to try to put the pieces together around emergencies and of course really tease out the novel applications, high impact approaches that we have done here in Tanzania and shared with the group.